All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, right? Um, for everybody that don't know, man, just let you know, man, the reason I'm bundled up is because wham is not important. What is important is the works of the Most High. Um, that being said, um, I want to tell y'all about my first time ever having a prophecy happen. Like, in other words, I was given something to tell someone. I was told something to tell someone. And yeah, I had no understanding of what was going on, why this was happening. But I was at my boy's house. I just got off the highway. He lived in Jersey. So I'm at his crib and I fall asleep. So my man is into the girl, shall I say, right? Um, he keep them on the blade, if y'all know what that mean, right? Or working girls, shall I say, right? So it's a couple of them in the crib, right? And I mean, but that's his business though, right? So I mean, I guess he was getting them ready, to do whatever they had to do that night. But I was tired. I mean, that's strictly just my boy, right? So I mean, I fell falling asleep on the couch. All of a sudden, I'm burning up. I'm hot. So I wake up and I asked them, I said, yo, y'all not hot? And they like, nah, it ain't hot in here. Right? So they clowning me about it, right? So I'm thinking, wow, man, maybe, I need to take my medicine, right? So I left my medicine outside the car. So I go downstairs, I take my medicine, and I'm standing in front of the house at the back of my car, and I'm just looking at the house. It's like, I don't know why, but I know, like, I feel like something is strange, like something's going on. So I go back upstairs. When I go back upstairs, I smell smoke. And so I asked my man, I said, yo, bruh. I said, you ever had a fire in here? And he was like, nah, fire. And I said, yeah, like, there's ever been a fire in here? And he was like, nigga, why you asking me all these weird questions? He was like, first you talking about you hot, asking if we hot. Now you talking about besides been a fire in here. And I was like, yeah, I know, man. It sound crazy, right? So I left it alone. And so I lay back down, trying to go back to sleep. And instantly here's this heat again, right? So um my man asked me, he's like, what's up, you alright? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm burning up, man. I don't know how y'all not hot. And he was like, you know what the air conditioner is? And so I got up to go turn the air conditioner on. And the very split second that I touched the air conditioner, all understanding came on me. Sometimes that's how the Holy Spirit work, man. Sometimes, the Spirit won't give you all these different words and, but it'll give you the understanding of what's going on, what this is about. And instantly I knew what was going on. The reason I felt hot, the reason I smelled smoke was because it was going to be a fire. And it was going to be a fire in his house. And I knew that I was supposed to tell him that. So I called him in the kitchen, right? I called him by his name. And I said, come here, let me holler at you for a second. So he come in the kitchen, what's up? And I said, yo, man, I got something to tell you, man. I know you probably going to think I'm crazy as hell, right? I said, trust me, man. You know what I mean? I said, this is a message from the Most High. I said, I can't tell you when this is going to happen. I can't tell you how. But I'm telling you this. If he said it's going to happen, I said, you can write it in the stone. It's going to happen. And he was like what? What you talking about? And so I said, yo, remember how I was hot? I asked y'all if y'all was hot. And he was like, yeah. I said, remember I asked you was up a fire in your house? He was like, yeah. And I said, bro, that's because I literally smelled the smoke, bro. I literally smelled the smoke, bro. I said, the Most High, I said, the message ain't for me. I said, what's going on? This is for you. And he was like, for me? I said, yeah. I said, I don't know when, I don't know how, but it's going to be a fire in your house. He was like, a fire? I said, yeah. And he was like, man, so like, what, am I going to live through it? And I was like, bro, I can't tell you nothing. I said, I could tell you is that it's going to be a fire in your house. Who knows, man? You know, when I left there, he might have been saying, to, his girls and them, yo, this nigga crazy as hell, ain't no telling what he might have been saying. I mean, because that's something like far out to tell somebody, right? So, it's like a month later, and I'm at home in the same house I'm in right now, and early in the morning, the phone started ringing, right? So anybody that know me knows that, I don't really sleep that much. It's hard for me to, get the rest. So I don't wake up like, I don't care what's going on. If I don't have to get up, I'm not going to get up. So yeah, the phone ringing was just aggravating me more than anything. But, like I heard my iPad ringing, I heard the house phone ringing, I heard my cell phone ringing, and I mean, this stuff is going on over and over, right? So, eventually I get up. I'm like, yo, who was that calling here like that? Like, man, like, so I remember I came in the living room and I picked up the house phone, look at the call ID, and I saw it was the home wire, and that's when I went to find my cell phone. Eventually I found it. Um, I called them back. I remember I walked in the kitchen. I was standing at the it's like an island in the kitchen, right? And so I remember I called him back, and I was like, bro, what's up, man? You alright? And he was like, yeah, man, yeah, right. And I could hear in his voice that he wasn't alright, and I was like, what happened? He was like, yo, man, remember what you said? And I was like, nah, what you mean? He was like, what you told me. And I was like, what I told you when? And he was like, yo, man, just go online and Google my address. And I'm like, yo, just tell me what happened, miss, early in the morning. And he was like, what you said, what you told me happened. And I said, what you mean what I told you? What did I tell you? He said, yo, man, I gotta go just Google my address. He got off the phone, right? And I could hear him crying or whatever. So I'm thinking like, man, like, so, something really must be wrong, my man, right? So, I mean, his address is in Newark, New Jersey, right? So I Google his address, and instantly I am stunned. His house and the house on each side of his house burned up. And his brother was in the hospital. 2 firefighters had got hurt. But I mean, man, if y'all seen this house, like, this house was a total loss. I mean, that house didn't just like burn up. Like, I mean, it literally incinerated his house and the house on each side of his. And that was a month later, almost to the day, when I stood in his kitchen that night and told him, bro, your house is gonna burn up, right? So, yeah, that's my first time ever having something told to me that I told somebody that and that turned around to happen. Yeah, man. So, for what it's worth, man. All right, y'all. I shall be back, God willing. We continue this journey. One love.